Hi. Hey there. Good morning, everybody. I'm MJ. I like to do these readings for all y'all magical lovers of the we're all magical lovers. Look at that shiny, shimmering, happy little working song. I just say a bunch of razzmatazz and wonder if anybody actually understands what I'm talking about. Oh, what? Happy Thursday. Thursday's always my busy day. So let's just get a little readout for all y'all. Oh, fuck it. What is up? How do I do this? I swear to God. Well, in fairness, I got rudely cut off by my alarm. I was literally halfway into, well, I was pretty much closing up a 15-minute reading for you guys on this day, October 3rd, Thursday, the day after this big old solar eclipse that happened and just fucked us all right up. Just kidding. Mind my mouth. Mind my potty mouth. I'm working on it. At the same time, I sometimes flip between not giving any more razzmatazzes and just being like, guess what, guys? Deal with it. Little potty mouth come out of MJ's mouth. That's always been the way. If you haven't gotten used to it by now, then you're probably not my internet friend. It's like, may peace be with us all. And also with you. I want all that love. And to me, it's about the purity of our intention, not fixating on the minor details of our expressions, right? But to each their own. Some people get offended by it. That's their thing, It's okay. I mean well. Okay, divine guidance and loving clarity. These are for fun and entertainment. Private readings can obviously offer you a little bit more insight into your personal situation and resonating at the same time. Myself, tarot, you're the power in your reality. You're the master. Get to know yourself and become more masterful of the knowing of the self via love. Via love and compassion is to me, a higher, abundant understanding, much more truthful understanding than just divide and conquer and who's better than us and let's try to steal from each other. And okay, so divine guidance and loving clarity, my lovers. I pray for peace every day on this planet, a greater loving generosity for all of us, that we're not greedy and trying to project, a bunch of shaz onto each other. Divine guidance, loving clarity. So this is for the Ultra Love and Ultra Love TV collective. What are the divine messages? This is I feel like there's a new beginning that's causing some of you guys a little bit of stress or grief. Like, do I move forward on this? Do I take the leap, kind of thing? The death reverse. There seems like more information coming in, or more. It's like maybe information you can't see yet, a burden that you're needing to release. It could be an old way of working, but it feels kind of deeper than that. It's karmic. It feels like the ways in which we've related. This is the big eclipse we've just had. This is the Libra Aries axis, is honoring ourselves, being there for ourselves, right? And this is you taking on way too much from other people, that's dying out. But it might stir up a lot of like fear, anxiety, sleepless nights, like just like being in our own mental prison. There's so much emotional stuff that's needing processing and or clarifying here. It's like incept the mental new beginning, but avoid rushing into any new starts, especially if they don't feel right or don't feel good. Some of you might be dealing with a Queen of Wands energy, or that's you. Looking at the situation, looking at what you're having to release, or a friend, a guide, somebody there looking at your life with you, going, this is what needs to go. This is what, this is how to maybe like process or make sense of certain things. There's something that feels a bit like murky or unfair. Like I can't see everything, and I don't know if that's like the right thing to do, or I don't know if that person's gonna be able to give back to me. It's like it's like a friend asking for money, and you've always given them money and something, and you was like, oh no, as in I don't think I can. But then that you know, it changes the scales when we're not giving in the same way. If we're not showing up in quite the same way, it can change the scales of balance. As in, they might have just been teetering off kilter, and then we finally go no, and it actually rebounds it back to being balanced, but not before throwing something off a little. There's a power play happening here for sure. Being connected, feeling en flow, feeling connected to our power point. A lot of divine feminine energy here. You can do what you like with the genders, but I still see that because we're all unified beings. We all have male, female, light, dark, rights and wrongs within us. It's like this is a feminine principle coming through, being mystical, being connected to the divine, being connected to the void, right? Feeling powerful in your magnetism and in your imagination to express and or ideas, putting those ideas down on paper kind of thing as well. But like moving forward based in past situations that had you having sleepless nights, super deep emotional breakdown, just like despairing, grief. 9 of Sword to me is right up there with like one of the worst cards of the tarot. It's painful. It's really, really difficult. At least by the 10, it's over. We're probably feeling emotionally bruised and battered. We might be feeling mega low energy, but we're over the worst of it by the time we get to the 10. And there's a 10 of Wands. So you're releasing this. You're finally going, I'm done, because it's on top of the death reverse. I'm not doing that. We're over. We complete. We finito. I die to this. To be reborn, to rebirth yourself. But it's just not like, don't rush into anything. I feel like, I think based on all these situations, honestly, just chill out, yo. Chill out because I'm looking at these cards and this feeling going, you need to rest after this, my lovers. It's going to take a bit of time. I personally never would have imagined as an adult how long, when you're in a survival mode, or you're in like a hardcore heightened state of like adrenaline, there's like almost an exhilaration to that. That's why people, adrenaline junkies, right? They get hooked. But if things are getting triggered where then you're bounced up into like the survival mode adrenaline and having to hold it all together, that's what leads to the burnout. And then, but when you're so focused on surviving, this was my personal experience, is like, you don't know, you're just surviving. You're like, and it's once things start to settle, which again can take years, the body starts to settle. And I working with the body, I'm like amazed at the process, but how the physical apparatus just takes the time it takes to come back to base, come back to, like, I want to say like homeostasis, but that could be totally off skis, but we come back into that baseline, right? So and then smart as we are, as healthy as we are, as on it as we are, burning out the nervous system it will fuck you up a little bit, pardon my French. So for my process has just been cocooning, spending lots of time on myself, going for walks, eating healthy food, being extraordinarily discerning with the people I relate to, because energetically speaking, sometimes some people make us feel anxious, sometimes some people make us feel uncomfortable, being discerning with how many yeses we say to work, to etc., and then versus how we respect ourselves and how we truly give ourselves time to rest. As I say those words, I pick the 6 of Swords, about moving us forward in completion to this ultimate transformation, and then being a little bit more liberated, light, and free. There's that connection, then knowing of self versus comparison, and feeling very connected to your resources, my lovers. There's a sense of benevolence here. Again, this has come up in a lot of the readings of connecting and committing to our spiritual practices. Some of you guys got some money coming in, or you're starting to focus more on money, especially with the Empress, you guys. As much as there's some turbulence here, there's a lot of power. here in the Empress. So check it out. I'm cold, so I'm putting a sweatshirt on. It's a meditation vibration, you guys. I also got one of the orange love ones. I made a style 2 days ago that I wasn't actually digging on. If you guys have any recommendations, I did make a baby mama. Sad to say at the minute, the baby romper, you know, the baby suits. When babies are in diapers, they have those like one pieces that like snap everywhere. Anyway, we had a baby mama, or we had a rainbow romper thing for babies, but they're discontinued. Thanks for being my internet friends. Thanks for choosing love, or a little bit of Hala Shazam, or a little bit of meditation vibration, or a little bit of vibratories. Thanks for spreading the message of love and ridiculousness. Have a great day, you guys. Happy Thursday. Check out all this juicy jazz out. Be good to yourself. And that is all. I was going to say, like, be good to other people. I was like, well, you know, that's relative. Some days we can, some days we're not really on it. I will stop touching my hair. I'm getting my hair done in less than 10 days. I'm quite excited. I'm going to go really, really short. Just kidding. Okay, peace out.